Whoop. Hi, this is Mr. Lonergan, and this is SAT packet number 6, question number 4. For all integers x and y, let star parentheses x plus y equal x squared over y squared. What is the value of star x plus y times star y plus 1? If you're like me, you got right away to that star and said, huh? I've never seen that before. SAT wants you to get to that star and stop working. They want to try to scare you away. This is what they have. This, don't worry, you weren't absent the day we learned this in math class. This is something that you've never seen before and never learned before. SAT will invent new operations and use random symbols to define them. It's one way that they will make easy questions a little bit more confusing. With some work and with some practice, you can see that these star type questions aren't actually that bad. Every time you see a star, you're going to see the grammar of how it's written, and then you're going to see the real math translation of that operation. So for this particular operation, they're defining what it is. When there's a star, there's going to be a parentheses, a first number, and the second number. Keep in mind that that's a parentheses and a plus, but we're not going to treat it like we normally treat a plus. In my head, I think of it as more of a comma. It's a way of separating the first number and the second number. What does the star tell you to do? The first number of the parentheses is going to go on the top of my fraction, squared. The second number in the parentheses is going to go in the bottom of my fraction, squared. It's that simple. So let's look at a specific example. This one right here says star 2 plus y. First number goes on the top of a fraction, squared. The second number goes on the bottom of a fraction, squared. So this piece right here, star 2 plus y, is this piece right here is translated into regular old math symbols as 2 squared over y squared. Next to it, we see this another operation, star y plus 1. Same idea. We're going to take the first number, square it on the top of a fraction. The second number, square it on the bottom of a fraction. So far, the math hasn't been hard, but they've almost scared me away with that star symbol. What's left to do? Now it's just a job of simplifying a fraction with exponents. So let's start by remembering that 2 squared is the same as 4. 1 squared is just rewritten as 1. And because there's a multiplication there, that means we multiply the top row across. 4 times y squared, 4y squared. And we multiply across the bottom row as well. Y squared times 1 is just 1y squared. When I get to my fraction, after I've multiplied, if I haven't already, I'm looking for places where I can cancel. In this case, I've got a y squared on the top and the bottom, so I'm going to reduce my fraction by getting rid of both of those. 4 over 1 is my new fraction, or just 4. And that takes me to answer choice D. Don't get fooled by the star.